A lot of MBA aspirants usually say to me that, sir, we are preparing well for our MBA interviews, be it placement interviews or even the admission interviews. We are studying well for it, but we feel a lack of confidence because we need to speak well, we need to talk. And, I'm not somebody who talks well, I'm very introverted and all of those problems. So the problem is confidence, that while they feel that yes, they have it in them, but expressing it is a problem. If you're somebody of this kind, be it an MBA aspirant, you could be an MBA aspirant or an MBA student, but if you feel the same, then this video is for you, because I was somebody who was the same kind. In fact, I had a speech problem. I stammered. In fact, I do stammer till now. And for me to be able to speak to you about how do you build that confidence to go and talk into the interviews is important to me. Hi, I'm Darpan Saxena, an MBA graduate from IIM Udaipur, and let's get on with the video. If you've heard my story, you would know this already, that when I was an MBA aspirant in 2015, I had such a big speech problem of stammering that in my MBA admission interviews, I used to go and scribble my answers on A4 sheets instead of speaking them out. So while it might be very counterintuitive for somebody of my kind to be able to give you this advice that, hey, how to go and speak well in the MBA admission interviews, but the fact is I've gone through that entire phase of being somebody for whom even speaking was impossible. But then I went to IIM Udaipur, improved, and now I can speak to you. In fact, I also do live workshops on this now. That is my story, and I would want to give you some secret elements of how you can do this. How can you build your confidence for your MBA admission interviews? Allow me to go to my screen quickly, and what you will see is that these are some of the slides from my profile building workshop for MBA students. I do this, it's called the MBA Profile Booster Workshop. Some of these slides are from there. The reason why I'm showing you this is because of this one thing, that you need to understand that where exactly does confidence come from. ये confidence जो आप ढूंढ रहे हैं अपने इंटरव्यूज के लिए या फिर अपने MBA के लिए, ये confidence आता कहाँ से है? ये confidence, this confidence comes from only one thing, and it actually comes from your profile. That's it. I've spent years in trying to understand that, okay, how can I improve my stammering? How can I build more confidence in myself? And I've only come to the conclusion over the last 5-6 years that it comes from the work which you produce. Your confidence will only come from the kind of work which you do. It will come from your body of work, which means what? That for you to compensate for your soft skills, you need to work on your hard skills. And once you work on your hard skills, you put them to use to build good work, that will give you confidence. Now, allow me to share this with you. When I'm saying that your profile will give you the confidence, what are some of the things which we talk about in profile? Few of these things are in front of you on your screen. Your class 10th and 12th marks, your undergraduation marks, whether you're an engineer or a non-engineer. Maybe it's not so important. However, also your gender. Again, it might not be so important for this sake. Now, if you're somebody who has scored good scores, you will feel that, yes, I have something in me, and I know that if I go into my MBA admission interviews, I will be able to create a solid impression. However, if you're somebody who was not scored well or who has scored just average marks, again, you feel that, I'm in a very tough competitive place wherein I'll be having so many good students who have got good scores and all of those things. So these are some of the things which you can't change. Hence, if right now at this point, when your admission interviews or even your placement interviews are just around the corner, at this stage, probably these 5 things might not help you because you can't change them. However, what are the things which you can still change? These are those things. Your job, if you have any internship experience, if you have any extracurricular activities, if you have pursued any online courses and have acquired real skills from it, and those skills you have been able to use and apply somewhere, and where exactly will you use those skills? Either on your internships or on something which is very close to my heart, which is one of the secrets which I always tell my MBA students, build side hustles for yourself, become a solopreneur. These are the 5 things which basically can still give you some confidence. Now, if we were to speak about a job and the internship, the first two, now it's probably too late because probably you're an MBA aspirant or you could already be inside your MBA and now you can't go out and find a job or an internship. But the few things which you can do are probably the last 2 or 3 things. And the most impactful of them all is solopreneurship or side hustles. What exactly is this all about? I can only explain it with my story, and I will share that when I had entered my MBA program at IIM Udaipur, I used to stammer a lot. I used to avoid speaking in the classroom at all. However, I used all of my skills to build my blog called Super Heuristics. I kept on improving it, improving it, improving it. I got famous because of my blog. And I'm not saying that, hey, I got some huge fame or something like that. No. But whatever name I had, I got it from my blog. I was able to get a lot of appreciation for it. And when I used to see that, yes, my work, my creation, my side hustle is actually helping somebody, that used to make me feel good. And that used to give me the confidence that, yes, I know some things. I stand for something. I have some standing. This is a classic example of how your work can give you the confidence. So if you're somebody who's trying to find out that, okay, with just 4 weeks or 3 weeks or 2 weeks or 8 weeks to my MBA admission interviews, how do I find the confidence? I would urge you to do just one thing. Go to the comments, find out the link to my workshop called the MBA Profile Booster Workshop, in which I help you understand that how do you build something of your own, a body of work of your own. How do you build your hard skills and create something, apply your skills to create something, so that that body of work can give you the confidence. It can make you unique from everyone else. So in fact, right now probably you are at a stage where you're feeling shy and you are feeling very this thing about it, that, hey, how will I do all of those things? In 4 weeks or 8 weeks or even 12 weeks, the story could change to a point that where you are unique and where you have certain skills which speak for you, which speak on your behalf. This was my attempt to help you understand how do you build confidence, because this is something which I have experienced. I can share it with my own experience, which is also what I do inside my MBA Profile Booster Workshop. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in another video or inside my workshop. Thanks a lot and goodbye.